I'm Renee Mitchell-Simpson, registered dietitian, plant-based chef, happiness life coach, and owner of Well Diva Lifestyle and Travel, where I show ladies how to utilize travel as therapy. In this episode of Unapologetically Fly, we'll explore beautiful Morocco. I grew up traveling. When I was 11 or 12, my dad got a job in Saudi Arabia. We moved from California. Prior to that, we lived in several different states, so I was kind of used to moving around. That was the first time I had the opportunity to go overseas and visit different countries. And for every single holiday, we would go somewhere amazing. We might go to Greece for Easter. We've gone to Kenya for Christmas. So it just became a part of who I am.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Je suis Renee. Je suis Riad. S'il vous plaît.
I first visited Morocco in 2018 and instantly fell in love. The people were so warm and welcoming, the food amazing, and the vibrant colors were mesmerizing. So of course I had to share this wonderful part of the world with the ladies. Our first stop, the vibrant city of Marrakech. One of the highlights of our Marrakech visit, especially for a diva, was shopping. We all know shopping is therapy, but shopping in Morocco is on a whole nother level. From rugs to spices, there's so much to explore. Being able to return home with the flavors and scents of a place that you visit allows you to recreate the experience at home and savor your travel memories for as long as you like. I started my travel group with a wellness retreat in 2017 in memory of my daughter, Serene. So these travel experiences are not just therapeutic for the ladies, but for me as well. Since then, the group has become a travel business where I've made travel dreams come true for more than 200 ladies. Aside from Morocco, we've visited Thailand, Tanzania, the UAE, France, Italy, Greece, Cuba, Mexico, and a few others. And I feel like we're really just getting started. Whenever I'm in Morocco, I make sure to visit my friend Mohammed at his family-owned urban spice shop. The Well Divas always get the shop and time with Mohammed all to ourselves. We learn ancient medicinal uses for herbs and spices, and then we pretty much shop till we drop. So ladies, this is Mohammed. We met in 2019 when I brought my second group to Morocco, and he does a wonderful herb and spice presentation.
In our store here we sell spices, perfumes, essential oils, argan oil also. And we finish with something very special product. It's good for the people who snore, to stop snoring also. It's something I will show you. Yeah, of course, because everything here organic product, okay?
Who here knows what fragrance I love? Ooh, yes. Yes, ma'am. And I found out they had some here, so I just wanted to make sure that you do not leave here without a little bit of ooh. I love it, and I got to share it. Thank you. Wow. Now, after all that shopping, you know it was time for some lunch. And I could not forget about my friends at Samira Riad. This is the same Riad where my group stayed during our 2018 visit to Morocco. So it was really, truly a blessing to know that this family-run business had survived the pandemic, but also a blessing to be able to return and support them once again. Our next stop is the desert for an evening of dinner and dancing under the stars. But how do we get there? Well, a camel trek, of course. One thing I've learned is the bigger the camel, the more comfortable the ride. But what I didn't take into consideration is the bigger the camel, the taller the camel.
You want me to grab your purse?
Oh! They forgot to tell you hold tight when they get up. No, I got it. Thank you. To the Spellman hand. Right, though, right? All right, ladies. Okay.
I just like planning things, and I like details, and I like luxury, and I like wellness, and I feel like all my life I've been trying to figure out how to put all of these things together. And then I like sisterhood. I went to an all-girls school. I didn't grow up with sisters. I like having sisters, so I created this travel wellness sisterhood, and it just seems like a lot of other people needed it, and it just works for us.
One of the bucket list experiences that we do on some of our trips is a hot air balloon flight. Many of the ladies have never taken a flight, often because they didn't have someone to join them. So this was a perfect opportunity for the ladies to check this experience off their list.
Diva, say landing position. Yeah. You have to go down with both hands and take this cord.
Yeah, okay.
Can you do that now, please?
Yes, yeah.
We'll take off, so it's the same position. Please go down. Yeah. Perfect.
And mixer? Oh, David. David, D-A. D from Delta? Yeah. A from Alpha. Very peaceful, a lot of fun. It was awesome. The best experience I've ever had. It was just beautiful, magical.
It's been therapeutic. You give us, we get the opportunity to eat all this food, and we get to have the cooking classes, and we get to do all of that. But then you give us the opportunity to really kind of see how the people live, so it's amazing.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're doing our Moroccan cooking experience. Now, I am in the home of a lovely Moroccan family so that we can get the most authentic experience. So we are right here in their living room today, and they're helping us with making 3 different tagine dishes, which is the traditional Moroccan dish that you'll find pretty much everywhere you go. The tagine is like the most popular dish here. This is my 3rd trip to Morocco and my 3rd time doing a cooking class, my 2nd time in this home. And some of the dishes that I learned before, I've made them at home for my family, so I wanted to bring you back here so that you can get the same experience that I've had. Some of the spices that we learned about in our other segment, we'll be using those today here in the class. So the spices that you want to take home are the ones that we're going to be using so that you can repeat these dishes at home. Moroccan style has a huge influence in the world of interior decor. During our tour, we visited one of my favorite rug shops in the Medina, where we could watch Berber women create beautiful wool rugs. A visit to Marrakech wouldn't be complete without time spent with Marianne Lou Martin, the only woman to own a hotel in Morocco. Jenan Tamsna is located in the northern region known as the Palmier. After arriving just in time for a sundowner, we were blessed to experience a gourmet dinner in the garden. Although Jenan Tamsna is known as the first Black woman-owned hotel in Morocco, in actuality, it is the only woman-owned hotel in Morocco and has been since its opening in 2001.
This is a Diva dinner. That's a real experience of luxury.
Yes.
With antiques on the table.
I want you to meet my very special friend, Marianne Lou Martin. She is the owner, architect, and designer of this beautiful, the Riad, the grounds, everything. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Designed a beautiful table just for us.
Oh my goodness. It's a pleasure having you, and I hope you'll have a wonderful evening. And it's a pleasure seeing you again after all these years. And Morocco is a very welcoming country. This is why I'm here, because I'm from here. And I think that you will all feel how this place is welcoming.
We're just gonna have a toast, everyone.
To wellness, good life and love, and health.
New friend.
Diva.
Well, we're just so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having us. It's so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And oh my goodness, you showed out on this table. So do you have wellness experiences here?
Yes, absolutely. We do a lot of wellness retreats. We have 24 bedrooms spread over 5 buildings and 9 acres, 8 acres and a half. There's 5 pools, there's a tennis court, and we do a lot of wellness retreats.
When I get an opportunity to be comfortable, you know, in the quality that you actually provide to all of us, I feel more like myself.
Amen.
You know, I feel like I'm getting back to the core of who I truly am. So when I get back to the world on Monday, have to start working again, then I feel like I can actually be better at my job, because now I've had that kind of experience where self-care, and I'm now kind of back in touch with who I truly am.
Our next stop, Casablanca, had a totally different flavor from Marrakech, as it's the most European city in the country. The highlight of our tour was a visit to Hassan II, the second largest operating mosque in Africa. This was yet another opportunity to appreciate the uniqueness of Moroccan artistry. Now let me tell you a little bit about our next stop. Chefchaouen, also known as the Blue City, has been called the most photogenic city in the world. The ladies that travel with me are usually girly girls, so one of the fun activities that we enjoy is a photo shoot. I'll scout out a location and let the ladies know what to wear. The experience usually ends up creating a bond between us, and for some of the ladies, they've even told me that it's a boost to their self-esteem.
21 years ago, Renee, I was not in a good place of my life, and I was struggling to find, where I was and who I was. I went for 2 years of therapy, and finally the psychologist was like, tell me what brings you the utmost joy in your life. And I said, travel. I just love to travel. And he says, I'm going to ask you to take one trip.
So he prescribed travel.
As funny as it might sound, during my travels, I remember waking up, if that makes sense.
That's awesome. That's the power of travel. Brings joy, brings life and healing. The woman who has been shamed for being fabulous, I want to reach her and let her know that if that's you, do you. Because there are so many people who will use words like extra and bougie and diva to make a woman like me feel like I need to tone it down, to make me feel like I'm doing too much. But I want the woman that is like that naturally, or the woman who wants to be like that, to be okay with that and to embrace it and love it. My Instagram video has now hit 2.7 million views. And it's the video where the gentleman in Saudi Arabia is making me the bakur that I use to fragrance my home. So I wanted to celebrate by giving you all some so you can do the same at home. Okay. So I usually use an incense burner, but I just learned here when I made this purchase that you can actually just put it on a plate, put the little charcoal on there, heat it up real good, and then put just a pinch of bakur on top. And it is wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh my God.
I gotta share any and everything that I love.
Oh my goodness.
Was it hot? Okay, thank you.
I recently retired, so traveling is freedom for me. It is the thing that I love to do more than anything at this moment, and meeting new people and seeing new places.
What it brings to someone's life just opens up so many experiences and joy and happiness that you just take it and relive it over and over again. So it almost feeds your soul over and over again. And this has been incredible.
When I think about luxury travel, I think about access. And I think about the fact that your experiences have put us in the middle of a culture.
people are so welcoming, so inviting, and it absolutely feels like home to me. I could live here.
Each time I visit Morocco, I promise to return, and each time I return, she does not disappoint. Every visit has given me a little more to love. This was one more memorable journey that I was blessed to share with another wonderful group of ladies. I trust that this experience has allowed them to connect the dots between travel and self-care.